You've met your Prince Charming and fallen in love, and finally he's asked you to meet his parents. You know what to wear, but you're still a little perplexed as what makeup to put on. I'm going to show you how in this tutorial. Put on a little bit of that. Let me just hold it up a little bit longer so you guys can see that a little bit better. And then I put on, top of that I put on my L'Oreal Youth Code Day and Night Cream. I bought this after trying it from my Target sampler. I'll talk about that beauty sampler in another video. And then before I put on my serum, anything else, as soon as I come out of the shower, I spritz my Mario Badescu skincare facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I love, love, love this. You can use this as a facial toner. That's what I use it as, or a face mist when you put on your makeup. I use it for that as well. But I also use my Fix Plus sometimes. I interchange it, or it's interchangeable. Okay, so underneath my eyes, I prime them with my L'Oreal Studio Secrets Professional Magic Base Perfecting Base underneath my eyes. And then I applied my Instant Age Complete and Total Review on these three things. I've been using the medium I've been using for the past, I would say, 2 weeks, and then the brightener I've been using for the past week, and the neutralizer I've been using for the past 2 months. So I can give you guys a really great review on these three items. And then I painted my lids with Painterly Paint Pot by MAC. And then now I am going to apply my eyeshadow from Wet n Wild in Brulee. And this is what it looks like. So I hope you guys can see that. And now I'm going to use my small flat shader brush. I'm just wiping it off here because I did a different look a few days ago using some pink eyeshadow. Alright, so this is it on the brush, and I'm just going to pat it onto my eyelid. Get a little bit more light over here. And you don't want to bring it up to the brow bone. You want to stay focused on just the lid itself. And the main reason for that is that the Painterly Paint Pot is a very, my eyelash, it's a very nude base. And I find that when I use this same eyeshadow to highlight my brow bone, it just makes the overall look really matte and not kind of enticing. Now if it was like a daytime, actually even if it was a daytime look, I still wouldn't use this as a brow bone highlight. Just not a highlight, it's more of an eyelid color. And next I'm going to use my Sonia Kashuk brush, and I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Vanity Palette. And this is a very quick and easy tutorial. Hopefully my camera will not cut off on me. Please don't. Because it really needs to be charged. I didn't realize it was this dead. And let me just show you the vanity. Oops. I'm using this light brown right here. If you have the Naked palette by Urban Decay, I also have that too, and I've done this look using this color. Their equivalent of this color that I'm using from the Wet n Wild palette would be Buck. So you're just deepening your crease a little bit, using that windshield wiper motion back and forth just to make sure that color really is packed in there, because you want to make sure that this is going to last you all night long. If you're going to meet the parents on Thanksgiving Day, this would be a great look. This would be a great look for work as well because it's just so natural. I'm going to go back into my brulee and just pat some more color on my eyelid just in case a little bit of it got washed off with me putting on my crease color there. I think this side needs a little bit more brown. So I'm just gonna go back out in the outer V, go into my eye socket and just bring this back and forth into the crease of my eyelid. Alright, and now you see this dark brown that's down here. I'm gonna put a little bit of that in my outer V, and I'm gonna use my Essence of Beauty by CVS brush. I'm going to just put this in my outer V area. Now sometimes you don't want to put on your concealer before you put on your eyeshadow just in case you experience any fallout, but if you're in a rush, for me my concealer is the most important thing to me, and it's the thing that takes me a little bit longer next to my mascara. The eyeshadow itself doesn't really take that long, especially with this look. So if you're running late and your boyfriend's like, come on, let's go, what's taking you so long? I would definitely recommend starting off with your concealer first. Just don't set the concealer, just in case you do experience any fallout. Dust off any fallout, and then if you need to retouch anything, go back in and retouch it with concealer. Or you could even do it with a little water. Take a little paper and wipe it off gently. Just tap, 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 tap. Or even take a Q-tip. That's my best advice, would be to use a Q-tip, because that will definitely make it come out. Whatever little mishap you might have underneath your eye if the concealer is there. Almay has this Q-tip thing. It's sold in a pack of like I think 20. And it already has the eye makeup remover on that. I would recommend that to just keep in your purse, just in case when you go in the bathroom you're like, oh my goodness, I didn't notice that this was running. It's happened to me before, especially when you're going to a new place, like if you get nervous and you start sweating. Looking for my Milani brush. Here it is. I'm just going to sharpen it before I use it. This is my Milani Liquify Eye in black, and I love these pencils. They last much longer for me than my gel eyeliner. I love using gel eyeliner because I feel like that looks so natural and nice, but I'm sorry that you guys can't. I'm going to come a little bit closer so you guys can see this a little bit better, hopefully. Is bend them a little bit so that they have a nice movement to them. And then you just have a few seconds to play with them. I'm going to use my dollar eyelash curler from e.l.f. and just combine these lashes together with my natural lashes. Since I won't be using these eyelashes again, I'm just going to apply one coat of my mascara from Maybelline Falsies in Flared. And this is in Black is Black. One thing I can say about these, the Love and Beauty line lashes is that they're really a little bit on the stiff side for me. I would want something, that's why I think I like human hair. These are plastic. So hello everyone, this is SweetFace091 and I am back again with the completed look from before that I was doing when my camera unfortunately shut off on me because my battery died. So thankfully I was able to charge it for a few minutes and just wanted to show you guys the look. So what I did was, after I completed the eye look, you guys saw the completed eye look from before, I used a little bit of this bronzer on my cheekbones to contour right here, and then I used a little bit of this Physicians Formula Happy Booster bronzer on my cheeks to give me a little bit more color. So basically what I do is I contour with NYC Sunny, and then I blend that contour upward with this bronzer. I don't usually, I do usually do that just to blend everything in, but I don't always use a bronzer in the process of doing it. I'll use a blush. And then on top of that, I use Milani's Luminoso, and this is the color here. This is old packaging, and unfortunately my CVS does not carry the new packaging, and they are still selling these on their shelves instead of like discontinuing it and giving us a deep discount, which they should, because I'm always getting coupons on my extra bucks for Milani. So this is Luminoso, and this is in 201. I don't know if the new packaging is number 201, but this is for the old packaging if you guys still have that around. Then on top of that, I put on, what is this called? This is called Brighten 010. Brighten by Revlon. It's from their Color Stay Mineral Finishing Powder, and I'll just put some of this on my finger, and this is what it looks like. It's a nice like pink, peachy, iridescent glow. And I haven't used this since the summer. I got it for like $3 and change or $4 and change, something like that. It was on clearance. I would only recommend this one because I also have I don't know if it's a bronzer. I'm not going to take it out right now, but I'll show it in another fail video where products I regret buying, and I regret buying the darker one to this. I think it's a bronzer, and you just wipe your finger on it and there's like no color at all. So the next thing I used on my lips was, next thing I actually used on my face. Let me do that first. Let me finish my rest of my face first. I used this NYC Blushable Cream Stick in Gold Radiance. Now I know a lot of people say, oh yeah, you can go pick this up at Rite Aid. None of my Rite Aids have sold this. This is from their summer collection, and it's a limited edition. I found it at Dwayne Reed. And it's really pretty. It's a nice little iridescent gold color. You could probably put this on your eyelid, on your lips for the holidays if you wanted to. Like put it on as a base on your lips because it's really creamy, and then put like a clear gloss on it on top, or a golden kind of shimmery gloss on top of that. I just make a backward C from where my eyebrows are all the way down to right underneath my under eye area. And it just gives a really soft, if you guys can see me just slowly turn back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. So it just gives a really nice shine, and it highlights the area. I also use my Prep and Prime powder to just, I don't know, I can't even speak right now. Just to, I haven't like peeled anything off. I probably should peel like all this stuff off. I bought this at Rite Aid, and I got it for $5 and change because it's regularly priced at like $6 and change, and then I had a coupon for $1 off Revlon, any Revlon cosmetic product, and this is how much you get. I've only used this product I think 3 times. I like it. It's very moisturizing. I want to